Hello everybody, today we're going to be doing tutorials on properties. Now this is my first tutorials about scripting and probably my first dev stuff on YouTube, but who cares because I'm going to teach you how to script. So the first one is properties, and first of all we need to know what these things called, like explorers, properties, move scale and all that, or like output, script analysis, and all these. So I'm going to teach you how and what they do. So the first one is Explorer. Explorer is just basically all of these things like workspace, the whole game in here, except they have it like this. I'm not sure how to explain this one, but it's like that. So you have server storage is in the game, but it's not really technically in the game though. But it's an Explorer. You can have keep scripting there or anything. Properties. So let's just go get an object. This is a part. Properties. You can change the appearance. You can change the data and all that. You can change anything about it. You can have can collide. Can collide is just basically you can get through or you can't get through it. So yeah. Okay, so this is output. Output tells you what happens in the script, anything wrong with the script. You can also tell you can print anything out, and we'll get into that later on. So these are all this. Now I'm not really sure, but Object Browser is gonna come in later. Object Browser, you can see some statements, some functions you can do. So these are all functions, but you'll never know this until we get into like 5 episodes or anything like that. Now some of these like breakpoints, they just tell you what is wrong, if there's anything wrong in the script, which line it is. So most of these are good. Now I'm not sure about performance or watch or command bar or script, but it does show it has errors in morning, so I might be able to know that easily. Anyway, so now we're gonna move on to what properties do. Now properties, these are properties, so you just click get Explorer out because it's better, and then you click property part, and make sure you click this one, properties. Make sure you go and view for this, so you can get all this. And can collide, as you know, I already told you, you can't get through. It's like kind of like a wall, but if you put it off, you can just go through it. Go down. Anchored is basically it doesn't move from a spot. You can't move it. And massless, I'm not really sure. It really doesn't make sense, but I'll get onto that. Probably I might learn some more about that. Hand touch. Maybe it's because when you're using a click detector, it might work. If you put it off, it just doesn't work. So it'll do something else. Probably it just. But I don't know what this meant to be. Can touch mostly. So we're gonna go to brick color. Brick color is the easiest thing. You can just change the colors, like red, have red. Cast shadows, just casting shadows. Reflectancy, see, reflect, and then it doesn't reflect. It's gonna reflect a lot. Transparency, you can see through an object. Now reflectancy, it just doesn't change the color. It just reflects the light or anything that's going to be in the sky or anywhere. Okay, so now we're going to move on to scripts. Now scripts, you can do it in script service, or in the object itself. But for me, I'll do it in script service. Now you're going to make a script, and then you're just gonna have to press the plus, and then you get it. Like start it up, script. Oops, right there. First thing what you're gonna get is print hello world. Now print hello world, it means it's gonna print in the output like what I said. So if I play the game, always do run if you want to run yours. Will take a long time. Look at the output. It's gonna say something and it's gonna say hello. Now I'm not sure why didn't it say hello. Oh, there it is. Hello world. So you just click on it to know where it actually executed, and it's executed right here. Print hello world. So it prints on the output. It doesn't print like anywhere else. Only the output. Now you can just print and do that, but that's just the thing you'll see always when you open a script. The properties, we're going to say this game is just basically the whole game, like the whole game, especially these and all this. So we're going to say game dot. Now this is like a folder. So it's workspace. Now we're going to say workspace because what we're trying to do, I'm just going to try to change the property without going on here and trying to change it here. We're going to actually change it from a script. You say game.workspace because we're going to go, this is the whole game, but we don't want to just go for the whole game. We want to go to the actual specific thing. So you go to the whole game, to the workspace, then we want to go to the part. So you just say part. That's it. Now we're actually inside the part now. The script is going to go to the part. And what if you want to change? Like for example, I want to change transparency. So I want to change it to 0.5, but I can't do that. I want to change it from a script. So what you say, saying dot transparency, because we're going inside the part, inside a specific place called the transparency. If you get me, like folders, you can basically like folders. For example, if you want to go to the desktop and click it, and then we can get all these things. See? Now if there's even more folders, you click it, keep clicking it, and keep clicking it. So you just say equal because we want to set it. Equal is just set. Now we can say a number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but you can't do it up to 1 because otherwise you can see do it. It will be maxed. But just say 0.5. Now what this is gonna do? It will change. It will actually change. So you're changing it from a script. See what happens. I'm not sure what this actually happened here over here, but who cares? We have made the object transparency bit. Transparency 0.5 from the scripts. You don't have to change it, like literally. Now, these are actually other things. You can also do other things. You can say, if you want to do games, for example, but part here. You can say script.parent. Now, I want to teach parent right now because I feel like it might be useful later on if you're making any games. It's shorten the script. And you can see script.parent. So basically, you see the parent. That's the parent. This is the parent, but the parent of this is the workspace. But the parent of the workspace is the game. But I'm not sure if it really have a parent. Oh, that's my place. So that's the game. Now, script.parent, you're talking about this part. So you just say dot anchored. We want to, actually, let's not do anchored. Let's do transparency again. Equals probably like 0.5 again. And then it will obviously work because the parent script parent, we're changing that. Wait. There we go. Here. There we go. See? I also want to say these can show up because you're also doing all the messages. You can just do errors only, so you don't need information or system or errors, whatever. but I would put all of them in for no reason because I just have no idea what. Maybe it could be useful, but who cares? Okay, so I don't know. We just changed properties. Change the properties from a script, and really this could be useful if you want to make a color changing script, which I will teach later on, like not in the video, but next episodes. So you can now change properties. The script parent. You can say like game dot workspace dot spawn location dot enable, because look, if we go to spawn location, it's enabled right now, but unsafe equal false. So I'm gonna put another spawn place. I might teach you this like true or false. It's a Boolean value, not really. It's a Boolean thing. I'm not sure how to explain that word, but yeah, true or false is a Boolean thing. So I'm not gonna spawn here. I'm actually gonna spawn there. So I said it's false. You're gonna set it to false because you're actually gonna switch it off. Okay. And just have to wait. You might also want to learn all the properties as well, like I did. Like the whole thing. See, we spawned here. We didn't spawn there because we don't want to. We actually disabled it. So we want to spawn here. So I disabled this spawn. So I enable equals false, and there we go. We spawned here. That's because I went into game.workspace. So we're going to workspace. Then we go to spawn location and go to enable. Which one is it? This one I'm not sure. Oh yes, you need to also name it because otherwise this could cause like some kind of error or something. So like spawn location 1, we want it spawn location 1 to be false. And then if spawn location 1 is false, then spawn location will not be false and you spawn there because we're going inside the properties. All of these. Now I also want to say you can use test start. It's basically just starting in like little server. It's a local server, and you can make a little server, and you can have you can just have players played by you. It makes a little kind of your own server, and you only have players that you can control. But you can also test because it's kind of useful. If you want to test, like you may spawn here for one player, but what if if you're gonna actually spawn there? So I can say start, and then if all the players spawn here, then that's successful. But if the players spawn here and you spawn there, then that must be some kind of wrong with the script, something wrong with the script. Okay, so that's the thing. This is it for the video. I'll teach you local next. Local is fun. I'm just gonna do a little wait. I'm gonna make. So I'll teach you wait next video, but these are really amazing. And I would actually probably advise you to actually do some scripting. It could make you get successful in life. I don't know, it's quite easy. I mean, it is quite hard, but don't worry, I can teach you like lots if I can. That's another video, but that's how properties work. And properties, we can change it from a script. Now you know how to change it from a script, but I'll teach you how to like make a color change in properties. So I'm gonna suggest